everyone, my name is Putu Briliana Rivira with student ID number 24120210033. I'm from 2 class. So in this video, I would like to compare the growth mindset score between two groups. They are female and male students. In the group comparison here, there are the research question and also the hypothesis. But we look first for the research question. Is there any significant mean difference in the growth mindset score between female and male student? And for the hypothesis, first is HO. There is no significant mean difference in the growth mindset score between female and male student. And for the HA, there's a significant mean difference in the growth mindset score between female and male student. Now let's move to the descriptive statistics. So based on the table here, we can see that the mean score of the female student is 54.4182, and for the mean score of the male student is 56.5362. Both of those score means that the mean growth mindset score in male student is higher than the female student or is better than the female students. But we don't know whether the mean difference is significant or not. To find this out, we need to do the independent simple test. But before that, we must check to the normal distribution of the data and the homogeneity of the data. First, we check the normal distribution of the data. So this is the table of the normal distribution for every group. In the table here, we can see that there are two columns here. First is Kolmogorov-Smirnov, and the second is Sapirov. Both of the Kolmogorov-Smirnov and Sapirov for female and male, the 6 is more than 0.05. That indicates that the data is normally distributed. And also here we can see the two histograms here, first for female and second for male. Even though the histogram not perfectly bell-shaped, but the data results here follows a normal pattern. That's why we appropriate to use the independent simple test. Next, we check the homogeneity of variances. So this is the table of homogeneity variances. In the tables here, we just focus based on the mean. So the p-value based on the mean here is 0.443, which means the p is more than 0.05. If the p is more than 0.05, the variances of the two groups are equal. Or we can say that the variances of the female and male student here are equal. Therefore, in the t-test table, we can refer to the row labeled of equal variances assumed. Like I said before, in the homogeneity test, the p-value here is more than 0.05. So, in the independent sample test here, we just focus on the row of equal variances assumed. In this row here, we can see that the sig-2 tilde is 0.355, which means that the p is more than 0.05. If the p is more than 0.05, the test failed to reject the HO, and we can be sure that the HA is correct. Or we can say that the mean difference is not statistically significant. For conclusion, after doing several statistics tests, I can conclude that the data is normally distributed and both of the female and male students have similar variance. And also for the t-test results show that the HO failed to be rejected, or we can be sure that the HA is correct, which means there is no significant mean difference in the growth mindset score between female and male students. That's all for me. Thank you for the time and attention, and thank you for watching.